how do you describe your music?
So if someone asks,
Yeah.
I say I have a project where every year I release an album in a different genre. So 2 years ago I did a pop album, last year I did a rock album, and then I just put out a dance album on Friday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like dance, like techie
Like
dance?
drum and bass. This is kind of like a bit of a spectrum of dance music happening on there. There's like drum and bass, UK garage, a bit more hectic kind of dance stuff. But there's a lot of stuff happening on there.
And where do you find, is this on like Spotify? Is that where
Spotify, Apple, anywhere where there's music.
Yep.
I'm there.
Who were your influences?
I grew up loving Kanye West. Like,
oh, okay.
Love Kanye. I know it's like controversial, but I have always loved Kanye's music. I loved the Beatles, like growing up.
I love the Beatles.
My granddad taught me how to play guitar, and the first songs he taught me how to play were all Beatles songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love the Beatles. I want Here Comes the Sun by, I think John Lennon sings it. Does he sing it?
I think George Harrison sings it.
George Harrison, that's it, yeah. So I swear a lot, and you swear a lot in your lyrics.
Yeah.
Have you offended many people?
So many people.
Oh, really?
It's unbelievable. I can't stop offending people. Like I actually didn't realize how offensive some of my songs were until the Redcliffe Dolphins, the NRL team, posted one of my songs. Like they used one of my songs in one of their videos.
Yeah.
And all the comments were like, "What the fuck is this person saying on this song?" I didn't even realize how hectic what I was saying was until it was like presented in a commercial outlook. I was like, "Oh, I really need to stop saying horrible things."
Oh, okay.
It is what it is. I'm just expressing.
And did they pay you to use your
No,
music?
no, you don't get paid anything in music.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I get paid to sell merch. That's really it. Like the music is just an ad for T-shirts.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I get paid to play shows, but like if it's my music, like one of my songs was played before a Collingwood game on like TV recently.
You're kidding, and you get no
I get a cent for that. I found out when I watched it.
Sucks.
Yeah.
So you're from New Zealand.
I am.
How and why did you move here to the Gold Coast?
I had a scholarship to play rugby union.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When I was 12 years old, I came over with a rugby team from Auckland, and we played schools in Australia.
Yeah.
And I got offered a scholarship to go to one of the schools we played, and so my whole family packed up in pursuit of me becoming a professional athlete. And
how did that go?
Oh, really bad.
So oh no!
Didn't work out at all. But I broke my sternum. I was up in Yeppoon. We were playing a team from Papua New Guinea, and I scored a try with the ball like pointing upwards, and I cracked my sternum.
I don't even know what a friggin' sternum. Sternum?
It's like it's like the bone that holds like your ribs together. It's a really important bone. It really hurts when you hurt it.
That would have hurt.
Yeah, it was not fun. It hurt, like I couldn't breathe.
No, I've cracked ribs before, and that's
similar to that.
Friggin' painful.
It's not fun.
How old were you?
17.
17.
Yeah, and my like backup plan was to be a stand-up comedian. That was my dream.
Oh.
Yeah, where I went to high school is where Carl Barron went to high school. So he was like this praised alumni, and I wanted people to like me, like how they liked him.
Yeah.
And so I was doing open mics, like as a kid, just bombing, like doing the worst set. Like, I had no jokes. I'd go on stage, just eat shit every night. And then when I broke my sternum, I couldn't talk without being out of breath. So I had my two like dreams.
So
like
that's both gone.
Both gone. I know, it sucked. And then my granddad, because he taught me how to play instruments, and I was always fiddling around with instruments. I loved music. Always played in bands growing up as like a hobby. And then I auditioned to get into the Queensland Conservatorium of Music as a bass player, and then I got it. The first rap I ever wrote, to take it back, was in 2011.
Yeah.
I saw a guy called 360, who was like an Australian hip hop artist. Saw him play a show, and I was so inspired. I wrote a rap on my Nokia as a text to myself on the train home, and then fast forward, a couple of years later, filmed this rap, and then 360 sees it, and then he reached out to me, and then I ended up being the support act on his tour for like the following
Bad
album.
income.
Yeah, and then so we went around the country together, and yeah,
Wow.
it kind of like launched my music career.
Gosh.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's how it all started.
Yeah.
Just by doing that.
Just that
And he saw that
he saw that video.
video.
Yeah, and
my
he could
goodness.
see something in me that other people didn't. And then he said, this is pre-streaming. So he says, next time you put out a song, give it to me. I'm going to put it on my channels for you. So it's like all of my branding, but I can tap into his subscribers. And I didn't have another song. So I like frantically made a song.
Yeah.
Like overnight. It was after we'd met each other for the first time because he was on tour with Eminem. So I went to the show and then met 60 there, and then he told me he's going to do that for me. So I raced to the studio, made the worst song called Lockie, made the worst video. I'm like, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Sent it to him, go to bed, been up all night making this thing. He texts me, he's like, it's up, don't read the comments. Everyone's
no.
like, this dude sucks. Like, it was just getting rinsed in the
no.
comments by everyone. But it was my first experience with releasing music.
And what did you learn from that? Not like what did you, not to make sucky music.
Yeah, to get better was what I learned. Yeah. And also, I think it kind of made me a bit more bulletproof. Like, people can't offend me by saying anything because since I was a kid, people have been telling me I suck. But then the contrast of that, people have said really nice things to me as well through the years, which is positive. But,
well, you build up what is it? Not a wall, resilience. It makes you resilient, I guess, when you go through a lot of crap. Where would you move to next if you left the Goldie?
If I left the Goldie, I used to live in LA, so I was there before the pandemic. I'd probably maybe go back. I'm going back next month.
Yeah?
For the first time since then.
To record music or,
Yeah, so I'm going to go to LA, then I'm going to go to Austin in Texas. And I'm going to make maybe a country album.
Oh, really?
So I'm thinking.
A country rap album? Or
No, just straight up country album.
Just country?
Yeah.
Have you cracked any big markets?
Any big markets? Yeah, I've had a song chart on Spotify in Australia, which is cool. I got had the fifth most streamed song in Australia.
Oh, really?
In 2017, a song called The Dash. And then other big markets, like I played the biggest music festival in South Korea, like biggest music festival in Asia, which is in South Korea. That was sick.
And you should be, even if you want.
Who are some people who you would love to collaborate with?
Oh, who would I love to collaborate with?
Yeah.
I reckon me and John Mayer could make a really cool song. I think John Mayer's sick. I've been listening to his music for years. John Mayer, Tame Impala would be cool. Who else would be cool? Do you know who I reckon I could actually make a banger with? Is Nelly Furtado. Remember her?
Oh, yeah.
I think I could make something really cool.
Wow. Where do you draw inspiration from to write your lyrics?
I'm always getting ideas pretty much any time I'm driving. That is for some reason, a lot of people they get their ideas when they're falling asleep. I get that too, but I get a lot of ideas when I drive a car. Any car. I'll be driving and I'll have ideas for melodies, choruses, beats.
Well, no wonder you swear a lot in your lyrics then. You'd be
It's
driving
road rage.
along, going road rage. Who have you been starstruck by?
I've only ever been starstruck one time ever. No, twice. Two times ever. So I love sport. Sport is my jam. I got a Jonah Lomu tattoo on my arm.
Who is
He's
it?
a rugby player from New Zealand. And the one time I was at Pacific Fair and I saw Sonny Bill Williams, who he spoke All Blacks. He walked out of the shop and I literally ran out of breath. Because I'm like, oh my God, I've watched this guy my whole life. My favorite athlete ever.
Did you talk to him?
Oh yeah. I was I usually, because there was one time I got in an elevator with Tana Umaga, who was the old captain of the All Blacks, something 20 years ago. I was so starstruck I didn't speak to him. And he got out and my whole life I wish I spoke to him. And then I saw Sonny Bill, I was like, I have to talk to him. And I ran over to him. I was like, yo, Sonny. And he's like, hey bro. And I'm so lucky, and through music and meeting different people, me and Sonny will have a heap of mutual friends now. So
Really?
I was just able to just name drop our mutual homies, and he like gave me all the time in the world. It was so cool. Got to have like a really proper chat with him. The
Wasn't a wanker.
It wasn't a wanker. The nicest dude ever. I'm like banned from Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. For TikTok's a different reason.
Oh.
But basically what happened was I was in Canada when the pandemic kicked off. So I was in a place called Fernie, which is where they filmed the movie Groundhog Day. And it's just a town in the middle of mountains. And me and my friends were just, like I had 10 friends with me, and we're just in the snow every day, just having a wild time. And then this is probably like March 2020. And then like kind of April 2020, they started cancelling flights back to Australia. So going on the flight back, I had to quarantine for 2 weeks. So I'm like stuck quarantining for 2 weeks. I'm like, I'm not gonna just do nothing. I gotta be productive, I've gotta try and help my career. I figured every musician would just be chilling right now. So everyone became a lot more contactable. And so I set up a podcast, and I'd get all these different musicians to come on, and actors and comedians and all sorts of people come on, and ask them all the same question. Same. Hypothetically, the internet ceases to exist. Everyone has to go into an underground bunker. You're only allowed to bring one movie and one album. What do you bring? And you find out stuff about people through those questions. And then I said, hypothetically, the cure for coronavirus is the thing on your left. And the bot on the AI in Instagram was like, this person is flagrantly spreading misinformation. And they shut all my channels down. And then if someone tried to tag me when I was playing a show, they're like, this account has been spreading rampant misinformation. And so then I used to be signed to a record label called Ministry of Sound. And at the time, they were contacting like Meta, the people that run that Facebook and Instagram, and they're like, he's broken our terms of service. We're not gonna budge on this. It's been 4 years. I still even if I change my account, if I put my face on anything, it reads it. I'm like enemy number one for misinformation. I've never spread any sort of misinformation. It's really annoying. And then on TikTok, I got banned because a couple of years ago, kids stole my car. And I had like a viral video because I was able to find all the kids who stole my car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they all had like TikToks. And they all had like their own TikTok channels, and they all dancing stuff because they're kids. So I like duetted, which is like where you do like the side-by-side video. They're like a side-by-side video of the kids doing the same dances as them. And those videos went really viral, and TikTok said I broke their terms of service.
What?
Yeah, don't know.
Because you put kids on there, or what?
Because I accused the kids of
stealing your car.
Stealing the car, even though they did, they got charged with it. But yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's really annoying.
That sucks. I'm always getting banned off Facebook.
Why are you getting banned? What are you doing?
Yeah, all the time.
What?
Because I post stupid memes.
Oh yeah.
Are other hip hop artists very competitive?
No, it's really it's pretty communal.
Oh, really?
Also, I'm not really in the space because I am when I'm making all these different albums and different genres, I'm really just a visitor in that space and that sound. So I'm sure if I was exclusively hip hop, exclusively country, there might be a bit of competition.
Because you do.
I'm in and out. I'm like, I'm gonna make a rap album. I'm gonna do this, and then it's still communal because I have so many friends who are in that space and they help me make the records.
Yeah.
But then they might be having their own inter-conflicts with each other. But I've thankfully been able to avoid that just because I'm on a completely different wavelength to a lot of other people.
Who is your favourite performer?
Favorite performer?
Yeah.
All time. I reckon the best show I ever saw was D'Angelo and the Vanguard. They're like a cool band. But if I wanted someone who like had the best show, it's got to be James Brown. I think James Brown.
Is it that?
You don't know James Brown?
The dark fella?
Yeah. You don't know James Brown?
James, I think I do.
It should be his. James Brown.
Is he dead?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got a girlfriend. She's really
Oh, you
nice.
got a girlfriend?
Yeah. Oh, it's so crazy.
How many women have you had?
In my life?
Yeah, do you get
Huh? I don't know, dude.
do you get lots of shags?
Do I get lots of shags?
Yeah,
At
hip hop star.
being a pop star. At one point, yeah, the well wasn't running dry, but yeah, now I am.
A loyal man.
I'm locked in. I've found the woman that I'm like gonna get married to and
Oh,
stuff. It's
really?
sick. Yeah, it's so cool.
Oh, it's full on.
Yeah, it's just I think people when me and her are going out and about, I think people must think she's like my carer or something because she's so hot. It's so stupid.
Oh, really?
I wake up next time I'm like, this is ridiculous.
So how did you meet?
We both work at the same radio station. And,
Oh.
yeah, and then when I went to Europe on my last tour, she covered my show. And then I remember they posted a photo of her. I was like, that girl's fucking stunning.
Yeah.
And then I came back from Europe, had the work Christmas party, and then I just was like, oh, this girl's amazing. Like, it's like time stopped. And I was like, this is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. Thought there'd be no chance. And like, when you think there's no chance, I'm like, I'm just gonna say anything. I'm just gonna be ridiculous because this isn't going to happen. So just threw a compilation of words together, and then we've been together ever since.
Can you rap me?
No. No chance.
Do a Reggie
I
rap.
do a Reggie rap, no.
Potato cake or potato scallop?
I think in New Zealand they say scallop.
No.
I've never had one.
Oh, here, try it now.
Okay, I'm gonna try one.
It's probably a bit cold now.
That's alright.
Try
I'm
it.
gonna try it. I'll just raw dog it too. I won't put any sauce on it. When you're on Big Brother, how many times did you forget I'm on a show?
Oh, the first Big Brother and my first one that I did in 2003.
Yeah.
Before going into the house, I had to put it into my mind that no one was watching me, and that's how I lived in the house, like no one was watching.
Yeah.
And you do forget the camera, like
You'd have to forget. Yeah.
So the first one was, well, we had mirrors pretty like everywhere, so you couldn't see the cameras at all. But on this last one that I did, they had you could see the cameras, and the cameramen, all they were behind was like this black mesh, so you could see them.
Has anyone ever won Big Brother twice? Are you the only one?
In Australia, I'm the first one to win it twice.
Yeah.
Fifth in the world.
Fifth in the world.
Yeah.
That's still really good.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
In the world of Big Brothers, so bloody good. Yeah, something to be proud of.
That's really good.
Well, I didn't know they did an uncut or an up late.
You didn't know?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
So you found that out after you went on the show?
Yeah, yeah.
That would have felt gross.
Oh, I was in Harvey Norman with my sister,
Yeah.
walking down, and someone yelled out, "Reggie, show us your map of Tassie." And I'm like, and I looked at my sister, and she goes, "Oh, you got no idea what they've shown of you." Saint Lane, thank you so much for joining me on Reggie's F&Cs.
Okay, F&Cs, I love it. I love it.
And do you mind if we get a selfie?
We can get all the selfies.
Ah, sweet as. Rightio. Okay. Are you ready? Sweet as.
Can I get one on my phone?
Yeah.
Are you able to take it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get Rod to.
Yeah, right to take it.